What is going on, YouTube? It is Flipping Down South here with you today, and today I'm fishing this dead lake. It's the same one where you seen me and Luke and Joe catch them two little bass and that white perch, but it's a different part because you see there's a dam, and on the other side that's where we was at. And you can see it's just a little dead lake. And actually, in one of my videos, I think it's how to fillet a bass, I caught that same day. I came back here. It was I don't know if you can tell in the video, but there's duckweed on top of the water. I was throwing a frog. We just caught this bass, and it's 1.08 of a pound.
And he choked that frog. Look how he ate that frog. I didn't even know I had him. He didn't even blow up on it. I missed 2 blow-ups. I didn't let him eat it.
That same day, I caught that like 8.5 to 9 pound bass, and I just threw by that log on the outside. Actually, and I was reeling it in, and it got right by that little log right there, and I felt him hit it, and he took off running with it that way. So I set the hook and got a perfect hook set on a little black and blue lizard. And I'm going to take a picture, and we're going to let this guy go. Getting the release on this little bass caught in the dead lake. There he goes. Alright guys, second fish of the day was this little largemouth. He's about 11 inches long. He's tiny. Caught him on that little lizard. I flipped in right over there, and then it got like right here by that stick right there, and I felt something tap it, and I kept picking up my line, reeling it in. I could easily see it. It was like swimming like that, like real slow. Well, I set the hook, and there he was on that same black and blue lizard. So they're loving this, so go ahead and get them unhooked, and I'm gonna get the release for you guys. Alright guys, getting the release on this little bass. There he goes. Alright guys, third fish of the day came on a black and blue jig. I threw it right in that same little brush pile, and I thought I felt a bite, and then it got wrapped up. I kept feeling bites right there by the stick, so I just set the hook, and I caught this nice little bass, about half a pound. They're all pretty small. Conditions for the water, it's kind of chilly, about 60 degrees. It's an overcast day. It's about 45-50 degrees right now, and I'm just out here and using a little Flugertron with a Berkeley amp, 7-foot medium fast action rod. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this guy unhooked and get the release. Getting the release on this little half-pound bass. Alright guys, I think this is my 5th fish. Caught him on the same black and blue jig right there by that log. He actually absolutely destroyed it. He is small. All these bass have been small, but I caught him just kind of going real slow. And we're going to get this guy off the hook, and I'm going to go ahead and get the release. Getting the release on this little bass. Alright guys, fish number 6. He's close to a pound. Threw it right there in front of me. I was just over there, and I have to go home. So I made one more cast, and I hooked up on him, and he felt like 2 or 3 pounds. So I was like, man, I seen him. So I threw it back out in front of him, right where that tree is, and hooked up on him. So I gotta hurry up, so I'm gonna go ahead and get the release on this guy. Getting the release on this little bass.
Alright you guys, there's a whole bunch of bass in here in this clear water, and my jig, oh, got it, oh yeah. First jig fish in forever. It's only my 3rd jig fish ever, but first one in forever. Nice little solid 10-pounder. Perfect hook set in the top of the mouth. And once I get it unhooked, let's get a beautiful release on this awesome bass for eating my jig. There he goes. Perfectly clear water. Alright guys, caught another one, little upgrade in size. Now it's an 11-pounder. Nice little jig fish right off them weeds. A whole bunch of laydowns on this tree line, and that's where they're staying. We're just cranking them. But the weird thing is we've already found 5 dead tilapia in this pond, but nice little upgrade on bass. Now let's give them the release.
There he goes.
Kirby caught a nice one. Look at that purdy bass. Show him to the camera. Oh yeah, it's purdy. Purdy. Let's give him the release. What'd you catch him on?
This little jig right here.
Oh, nice jig fishing. So let's see if we can catch any more on this nice little tree line.
Listen.
Listen to me.
What's going on YouTube? We're out here in my aunt's pond again, and I just caught this little bass about 10-11 inches on a little deep diving crank. It's not even that deep right here, and it was just knocking on the bottom, and he smacked it right out there, and I foul hooked him. That's the first fish I've ever foul hooked, I think, with a crankbait. See, that hook was barely sticking in that scale right there. So good little bass, put up a good little fight on the Ed Garcia Black Max. So I'm going to go ahead and get this guy unhooked and we're going to release him. So here's my uncle's little goldfish pond, has nothing in it. Go ahead and release this guy in the goldfish pond. See what he does. There he goes, right by the fountain where all the oxygen is. So leave him in there, and there you go. Alright, what is going on YouTube? It's Flipping Down South, and this is the same video, but it's 2 days later after I caught them 5 bass. It was, I said 6, but it's actually 5. And I came back here and I tried a baby rush hog jig, and this is my third bait, a white booyah spinner bait. And I just caught this one. He's about a pound. He's real fat, real nice. Crushed it right by that log right there, and seen my spinner bait disappear, bounced it off a log, and he hit it. So nice fat bass. We're gonna go ahead and get the release on him. Getting the release on this little bass right here. There he goes. Alright, this little guy just crushed it. He's a pretty little bass. Look at his stripe. Really nice. Real nice. And he crushed it. I seen something chasing some minnows right there. Threw the bait out there and he crushed it. And so we're gonna get the hook out this guy and take a picture and throw him back. Getting the release on this tiny little bass. Okay, just sit there. There he goes. Alright YouTube, third fish of the day. He's about half a pound. He crushed it actually right over there. Right about end up in there. I was reeling it and then he crushed it. So he fought pretty good, so we're gonna go ahead and get him off the hook and I'm gonna get the release for you guys. Alright, getting the release on this little bass. There he goes.